No plan B.
Right.
What is that about?
No plan B, right? It's just the whole, basically it's about doing whatever you want to do and doing it to the best of your ability and just, not having a plan B. Like, like, plan B could distract your plan A. Like, if you all, you know what I mean? Like, all right, check this out, right? Like, here's an example. Like, if you know you got this in the cut, right, you might not cherish this because at the end of the day, if that don't happen, my parents rich. If my shit don't work, daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? So you might not go as hard. So my whole thing is, whatever you want to do, just do it and make it work. Like, it ain't no, you could want to be a doctor, a lawyer, own McDonald's, whatever. Just make that shit work. You know what I mean? It's like the urban way of saying anything possible. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to just want to be an entertainer. Just whatever you're trying to do, make it work. Even if you want some sneakers, it could be anything. Just no plan B. Just do what you got to do to get it and make it work for whatever you're trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So just about not having a plan B, like, just making that first plan work. You know what I mean? If people get comfortable, people get content, and that's cool too for them. But for the other people on the other 10% or whoever, just make the first one work, make the first plan work. It's like anything is possible type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was my approach on it, because where I'm from, and not even just the hood or the ghetto, just anything, just make that shit work. Like, just make it work. At least try.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get a job if you don't go to the motherfucking job fair. You can't, you know what I mean? You don't fill out the application. Yeah. So, at least try, you know what I mean? That's just my way of saying it, And
now, I seen the movie, saw the music is great. So what inspired you to write this movie? And is any part of this movie your real life?
All that shit had something to do with my real life at one point in time. Without putting too much out there and too much crazy stuff. That's why my name was Jerome in the movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And I know Terry was feeling some kind of way at one point because I didn't want to do no other shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we should do this. I'm like, nah. Because I wanted to keep it a little just authentic. Now part 2 is a little different story. Because now I'm understanding the entertainment part of the whole shit. But, but what made me do it was, it was just like having having a video for the project. That's how I look at it. Just having a video for the project. Like, sometimes, you can't tell your story in 3 minutes. You know what I mean? And all my shit be stories. Like Chris Brown, Mike Vick, all this shit. Walking my block, like, that's all factual. These are stories. And sometimes 3 minutes ain't long enough, or sometimes people don't understand where you're coming from. Like, if I say, before I flip a burger, I commit a murder. You know what I mean? I ain't telling you none niggas to do that, but that's just, and that ain't me saying I kill somebody for real, but it's a metaphor of saying, look, that ain't my thing. Now, I done worked at McDonald's before. My first job, I think at 14 or 15 was at McDonald's, but it just wasn't my thing. Now, I ain't knocking nobody who do that, but it just wasn't my thing. Some people say, I ain't gonna be a lawyer. I don't want to go to school for 30 years or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if that's your thing, then that's cool. But so it was just about painting a picture of my whole. Like, I felt a lot of the songs on that project could have been a video or should have been a video. So I was like, instead of, because my next project I'm gonna try to shoot a video for every song, but it was just like, let me put something together to make these motherfuckers understand this stuff and this lifestyle and shit. That's why when people feel some kind of way that Shorty in the beginning is cursing, I don't get offended, because I'm just showing y'all the lifestyle of how it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we come from, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the inner city. I ain't gonna lie about it. Them little niggas curse more than I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is.
So what was it like to work with Chloe?
Chloe, yeah. Erica Payne.
Yeah.
Let me call her. She'll tell you. Nah, let me stop. Nah, Erica was cool, yo. Cool.
I mean, the scene where y'all was in the bed, and we want to know the question that everybody wants to know. Did you really smash, or was y'all just there grinding or not? Was y'all just grinding, or was you grinding? Did you get a feel? What?
I definitely got a feel. Yeah. I got a few feels, but working with her was cool. Wow, cool. She late to every goddamn thing, but other than that, very professional, cool. We bonded crazy. we still put friends down, but working with her was cool. As far as everything else, nah, I ain't smashing nothing like that. Like, nah. But that's funny you asked because she texted me, she called me one day, and she got a call that somebody heard she was pregnant for me.
Oh wow.
From a movie.
And
we had on clothes like the whole time, like she like, nigga, I heard you got me pregnant. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? So it's cool, but that happened to every chick I'm close to. You know, like everybody still always messing with chemo. And by the way, I'm executive producer of her new shit too, but shameless plug, but nah, that's my partner, like that's my nigga. So it's just one of them things, you know what I mean? So nah, I mean,